bitch, I'm in the...
I don't know what happened. It just popped off. Technical difficulties.
It's always technical difficulties with you, Mark.
No, not always. Just some days.
What's happening, everybody? My name is Brian, and you are now tuned in to a little show called Talking Shit. With me always is that handsome gentleman right there. I know.
Oh, right? Me. Oh, me.
It's not Mark. You anymore. You shaved the goatee.
Yes, I know.
People are wondering. Already getting comments over here. What is going on with Mark's under chin? What?
Bite me. Hey, shut the. Go on, man.
Oh man, so we don't have any guests tonight, do we?
No.
Well, that's weird.
I know.
You would think.
What the hell? Why
we typically have guests?
Then why are we doing this show?
I don't know. You try to be like, oh, we've been together for 2 years, like we're an old married couple or something.
No, I tried to change the wording to where it didn't sound like that, because our wives say that we've been married for like 30 something years anyways.
It's just because we've known each other for that long, right?
Right. So. But no, actually, we're on here because we wanted to come on here to thank people for coming on our show, for watching our show for the past 2 years.
We've had some really cool guests.
Yes.
We've had a lot of really cool people in the comments helping us out. Yeah, the only reason I think we do the show is to share, the guests that we find. I mean, we're not doing it just for. Are you honestly doing this for just you? Because I'm not. I do it for everybody else.
Well, at first, I was trying to do it just just to see what we could do.
Yeah.
But I decided that, after actually Landon's show, Landon Harvey.
He was like one of our first guests.
Yes. After him, it was like, you know what? We need to change a few things up. I loved having him on. We'll have him back on in the future too. But just talking with him made me realize what I wanted more of. Yeah, I want more comedians, more, not just what I thought we were originally going to do,
Right.
I want something that we haven't done yet. We always keep saying, I always keep telling you, we need to write down people's names that we want on the show. We need to talk about who we want on the show.
We still haven't done that yet.
No, we've never sat down and done that. We've never actually.
We need to ask everybody in the comments when these folks come in the comments. We need to be like, throw out the name that you want, and we're gonna put that on our list, and we'll just go after that person. I mean, we'll have to do a little research if we don't know.
Well, you the other day you sent me a link to something to a band. On TikTok, and I was like, okay, I'm listening to them, and I'm like, dude, they're freaking awesome. And it's, for some reason, bands seem to talk to you more than what they do with me. So,
which band was it? Which one?
I can't remember.
It was good, huh?
Yeah, they were good. To me, I still want Let Me Bleed to come on the show. I still have their new song.
If you say it enough, that it could happen. But those guys get busy, man. Unfortunately.
Oh, I know.
Fortunately, one of them got sick when we first initially had the.
And we have not been. Yep, and we have not been able to reschedule it. And hopefully, when I piece this together, it works out, because I want a couple bands for in March. I want, we got maybe a few surprises in March, because we have one band that might be returning to our show to release some new music. I would like to see. I'd love to have comedians on in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else?
You know
Yeah,
what
of
I'm
course.
trying to get? You know who I would like to have on the show?
Who's that?
Damn, the fire dancers, the fire eaters, the ones that dance with fire and stuff.
Okay.
Somebody that does that would be pretty freaking cool to have on the show.
Hell, I've been watching this guy. I don't get me wrong, but I think there is pretty cool. I've been watching this guy who mows grass. It's weird. I know, but the guy does it for. He finds people and does it for them, and he just helped out this older woman on TikTok. He started a GoFundMe account and all that, and raised a lot of money. And I would love to be able to get him on here and talk with him about all the stuff he does.
Just
It's
because he mows the lawns for folks.
well, no, he does it for free. He
Yeah.
goes out of his way. He finds and he does pressure washing. It's really cool because he tells the
Rehabs
story.
like their yard and stuff like that. Mary knows.
Hey,
Mary knows
check that out. Check that out. Our next guest will be is talking to us.
Well, right here on Talking Shit. What else do you expect?
No, literally, she's our next guest this Thursday. Mary Kay will be on the show.
Beautiful, awesome.
Kyle, we didn't want to forget you, and don't worry, we have something. Brian still has not got to see the video.
What video? What are we talking about?
Oh, would you like me to play one of them?
What you got?
All right, which one do you want? Do you want one or two? Pick one.
One.
Okay. And this is from Kyle Flett. Since he's already on here, I'll play it because I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's Kyle being Kyle.
Hey everyone, this is Kyle Curse Flett from Flett's Movies and Pop Culture 13, here to congrats and wish Mark and Brian from Talking Shit for the 2 anniversaries for their channel. Congrats to you guys. You guys have been kicking ass for 2 years. I love that you grow your channel. You do badass, awesome interviews. Even though sometimes Brian can get on your nerves. Just kidding. I love them both. They're like brothers to me. Those guys are awesome, and always been blessed that I met Mark and Brian. Especially when Mark started his channel with Brian called Talking Shit, and they do talk a lot of shit on this channel. No, but they're awesome. I love their content, and congrats to you guys for 2 years. I love you both. You guys are awesome. You got your friendship means so much to me, and you guys are phenomenal content creators. Can't wait to see what you guys are going to kick ass in 2025 for sure. And I'll always love having you guys on the channel. You guys are amazing. Like I said, everything that you guys do in your channel, you guys always showed your passion, and I can't wait to see what you guys do next on Talking Shit, because Mark and Brian, their chemistry, you can tell their friendship, they're awesome, and they shows on screen. And like I said, I'm blessed to call them friends. Congrats the 2 years for Talking Shit. Mark and Brian, you guys are awesome. Cheers. Have a good night. Mark, give Brian a body slam for me. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I love Kyle too, man. If you guys aren't watching his channel, go check him out. He's fantastic. He's got a lot of. He just did a watch party. Did you watch that one? He did that. It was like Saturday, dude. I was like, he does his shows on Saturday, bro.
Dude, I was sick. I wasn't watching anything.
Your eyelids.
I was not. That's why we had to reschedule Jamie Hills, because I was sick for almost a week.
You still sound kind of sick too, though.
Oh, I almost lost my voice, so I'm okay.
It's a shame you didn't.
Fuck you.
No, that was awesome that Kyle reached out and did that video for us. That was really cool. This is, Talking Shit is a channel that we came up with, that we just decided, hey, we want to do something a little bit different. We're not going to stick to one genre. I mean, we could have, quite honestly, made this a wrestling show. And I think we could have wrestling.
we could have talked about wrestling, or we could have made it just completely about horror.
Horror movies, horror
Right,
shows.
because we do. Granted, we do have a lot of horror genre out here because of the fact that they're one of the nicest people to get on here. They're always willing to to help out people, and that's why I like getting them on here. But we'd like to add more to it. Just not just horror. We'd like to do comedy. We'd like to do everything. Actors, actresses, stuntmen, stunt women, dancers, singers,
Politicians,
no,
priest.
no. If we're going that route, then we need strippers. We need
Yes.
no, we can't do that.
Listen, we've come to the conclusion when we first sat down and we were sitting at my dining room table and we said,
what was the first two rules we came up with?
No religion, no politics.
Okay, there you go. You just
No, I know. We did in fact say that, hey, one day we may even reach out to like porn stars. And not just a female porn star, but like a porn star from both categories, a male and a female porn star, and just see if we can't do a good interview there. I think we could. I think we're not going to turn it into like, oh, let's just talk about porn all the time. And just talk about how did you get into the industry and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
How often do we stick to a certain script?
What script?
Exactly.
There's no script. We're unscripted.
When we first started, you wanted to try to do questions, and
I tried to write down a bunch of questions to ask somebody because I didn't want to have just dead air, and I think that it gains a lot of traction if you're asking questions, because I feel like you have people listening and wanting to know more. But that's why we like the folks in the comments over here too, because we read those questions and we ask those questions. When you guys are posting stuff in the chatters box, we're asking those questions. Sometimes we'll even put them right up on the screen. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching.
And we'd like, any suggestions on, who we should have on next. Like Kyle has already given us a suggestion, and I've already reached out to the person, and I'm not going to say who it is until I know for sure, because I like to keep people in suspense. Yes. We are going to reschedule sometime here in the future. I told Jamie Hill to give me a few dates here in February, just not on Thursday because unfortunately they're all full.
You know what sucks, man? So I remember when we first nailed the first interview with Jamie, I think I got sick.
Yes, you did.
And then you got sick the second time. I swear to God, if we have another issue, I'm going to lose my mind.
Screw that. If we have another issue of one of us being sick, I'm just going to put Kyle on the show. I'm going to put Kyle on the show with us.
He gets the hot seat.
He gets to ask all the questions. I'll sit here and, but yeah, I remember that because you were in the comments during that show.
Yeah, dude, I was absolutely
because you couldn't
the show.
Yeah, because you couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
You didn't really have much. I don't think you had much of a voice neither.
I don't remember. I remember I was sick, and I listen. I tune into our show. If I can't be there, I still want to be there. Which it sounds silly, but that's the thing. And I feel like, man, maybe I should have done the show on Thursday, but I know that that's an interview that you said, hey, listen, I want to do it all over again.
I want the interview with Jamie because I want it to be us to do it.
Yeah.
I should have canceled that one. We had problems with that one, and it had nothing to do with
our audio. There was audio. There was
audio. The person who I invited as our to help me didn't show up on time. And then there was
Steven.
No, Steven was not.
I'm just kidding.
He came in because I needed him. You know, he was good about that. That's a good thing I could say about Steven, even though he's not in the comments today.
Haven't seen Steven in a while, have you?
I've talked to him, but other than that, I think you know, Steven's got his life he's got to deal with. So,
well, he's getting ready to move, I think, too, isn't he?
I'm not sure. I'll ask him later.
Coming up, I think.
Yeah, because his birthday's in a few days.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's got a big move coming up. So that's one of the hard parts too. Trying to do stuff around your schedule of trying to get other stuff done. I mean, I took over a new position at work, and I'm literally up to my eyeballs in paperwork now. And I'm like, dude, I just want to go home. Every time I go to work, I walk in the door, I unlock the door, I go take the alarm off, I sit down at my desk, I look at all the paperwork, and I go, I don't want to do this. I just want to go home. It sucks, dude.
Well, that's what happens when you want to be the boss.
Somebody should have told me that being the boss doesn't pay well.
So who else would
a lot of paper?
Who else would you like to come on the show?
So here's the thing: we enjoy talking to wrestlers, man. I would like other wrestlers to come on the show. I'd like some up and coming NXT wrestlers. There's a few of them out there that you know on the NXT brand that are fantastic. I would like. I told you about the Fire Eater. I'd like to do that.
We might be able to get a
Fire Eater.
We might be able to get one.
I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, like if we can get do like a little show, like little something. More comedians, dude. I love to laugh. I love making you laugh. I love that when we have a good comedian
hold on.
on the show.
All right. Who's your top one that you want on the show right now? Off the top of your head, who is it?
Justin Nunley.
Thank you.
But we're talking shit. He's probably like, oh, I'm a Christian and I don't talk shit.
Have you listened to him? No, never mind. I was going to say, you watched him on the Undertaker's podcast. He was awesome. He was awesome.
Okay.
It was great. It was great. I'll tell you that. But I also know that you want another person from our childhood that we grew up watching.
Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to get Pauly Shore on board, man. Dude, I would love to have anybody that has some type of following to join us on the show. Because, I mean, it helps us grow our channel as well. But at the end of the day, we can get more views from that, I feel like, too. Listen, if you know somebody that knows somebody, let us know. You know,
well, it's not about just us getting the views. It's about us helping them get more views.
Well, that's the thing. But I mean, big time stars like that, they don't need our help getting.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They need we need them. You know, it's not so much. It's not so much as we need them. It's the fact that we would like for them to come on our show because we want them to. We enjoy their content. We enjoy what they've done, what they put out, what they do, what they say. Justin Nunley alone, you know, just listening to his fun facts alone are great facts.
The did you knows?
Yeah.
Well, that's the other guy, man. There's another guy. I think he's Canadian, and he always does the what? No way. That guy, where people will show like a clip of like, oh, did you know that you're supposed to use this tool like this?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You sent me a few of his videos.
Yeah. That guy's good. The other guy that's you mean to tell me for 40 years that I've been doing this wrong the whole time? Ginger Billy would be a great one that I'd like to get on the show. I mean, you name it, man. I mean, if they're willing to come on the show, I'm willing to give them the opportunity to have an extra seat to have our viewers tune in. Maybe these people don't know who we're talking about. Maybe these people don't know who Justin Nunley is, right?
Well, if you live here in Florida, you know who he is.
Lots
or in Alabama, one of the two.
But you never know, man. There might be somebody in the comments watching or whatever, and just be like, I don't even know who that is. People that don't want. There's a lot of people that don't have TikTok, especially the Android thing. You don't have TikTok.
My wife doesn't have TikTok. She's never had it. She
Does
watches all. She watches it all on Facebook. Same shit.
On Reels.
Yep.
Yeah.
But on Android, no. On iPhones too. If you deleted the app, you don't get it back.
Did you delete the app?
No.
Did you,
I knew it was going to come back. Huh?
You wait a minute. Hold on.
I don't have an Apple.
Let's. I know. Let's back this up though. Back when they were talking about how this was going to go away, I said, "Dude, calm down. It's not going to go."
No,
away.
I kept saying that it was going away on this day. And what happened? What happened? It did go away for how many? For about what? 12 hours?
If that.
And how many people cried about it?
A lot of people cried, dude. A lot of people cried.
Probably one of them was your wife because she couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah, my wife watches TikToks to go to bed. She scrolls through and she's like, "Oh, I think she's even got like a little ring thing."
Dude, no.
Yeah, she sets the little phone thing and she sets her phone up on the pillow and she lays down and she scrolls through like this. Like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, "Oh, I'm watching videos." I don't know. I'm not getting the thing. So, so we've done this for 2 years. How many more years do you want to do it for?
Well, if we go to the next video, you'll understand why I'm not going to answer that one.
Oh,
it's actually great, but this is from Brett from Goodwill Hunting.
What's going on, guys? Brett Man here, one half of Good Reel Hunting, where we hunt for the good reels, so you do not have to. As you can see here, I'm prepping for a little Super Bowl here, but before I get to the Super Bowl, I just wanted to take time out of my day just to wish Mark and Brian a happy 2-year anniversary for talking shit. As someone here that has been in the YouTube game for over 2 years myself, I know how much of a grind it can be. And these gentlemen, all I see nothing from them is just the grit and the grind and the effort they put into their channel. So guys, happy 2 years for talking shit. Man, it must be really tiring talking that much shit for 2 years. But you know what? For you guys, I hope it's way more for that. Let's make it 10. Let's make it 20. Hell, I'm good for it. Let's make it 30 years. Let's get 30 more years of talking shit, please. I would appreciate that. I know your following, your community will appreciate that as well. And also want to thank you guys for having me on your all's channel to talk about some wrestling, and also winning some predictions. Acknowledge your tribal chief. So again, guys, congratulations. Happy 2-year anniversary. And I will see you for the WrestleMania predictions.
yeah, he's won a lot of wrestling shit.
Yeah, he's up 3 on me now.
Jesus. You did that to yourself. You don't listen to me sometimes.
Oh, come on. Nobody picked. Okay, if you really want to go that route, nobody picked the right one for the male's winner.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it coming, dude. Honestly. I did not see that coming. I literally thought it was supposed to be Punk. I think that feud has to happen. I think that has to boil over.
The female, that was my doing. I should never have. I should never have picked somebody that wasn't. I didn't know was going to be in the Rumble or not. But my surprise is what helped me out.
Who'd you pick? Alexa?
No. No. My surprise was Nikki Bella.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nikki Bella.
I should have went with everybody else and with the winner saying Charlotte, but you know.
I didn't say Charlotte.
No. You definitely did not.
But I didn't think that she was coming back this fast either. I thought that she was still going to be like out.
No, they announced her way before that. A couple weeks before that, they announced her.
Guess I should have been paying attention to wrestling.
Well, you should have learned to listen to me. But
the when we put our heads together, we could probably beat Brett, but no, you want to do your own thing.
He's only Brett is only 3 ahead of me, but we still have Elimination Chamber and the thing over there in Saudi Arabia, and then WrestleMania. It'll be 3 pretty much back to back to back.
Gotcha.
But and then
so you want to do the show for 30 years?
Oh fuck no! I'll be 70 years old. I'll probably
be dead, dude. I am not gonna lie to you.
I don't even know what my mind would be.
Dude, that's what we'll do. We'll rename the channel
Losing Minds.
Talking Mush. Because we'll be so old. Thanks, Brett. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the video, man. We'll just have an Alzheimer's party at that point.
Yeah,
so I'm going to do 30 years, Brett, but you have to join us, and we're going to do what's that thing called? They won't even be podcasts at that point. They're going to be called something else.
Yeah,
they're going to be something different. So, but yeah,
it'll probably be all virtual.
With the dementia starting to set in, it'll be.
It's already started now.
Yeah, it'll be a great show. I can't remember shit as it is, so I'm gonna be like, "Why am I here? Are you the doctor?
Yeah.
Is this my checkup? Is this? Do you need to know how much I weigh?"
Clifton Taylor's said, "Congratulations on 2 years. Keep kicking ass, you guys."
I know that guy. So real quick, you got that link that I asked you to pull up earlier?
What link?
The little GoFundMe.
What the hell's that for? You didn't tell me. You just told me to grab the link and just put it up there.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this the thing that you told, or that we put up the other day?
We didn't put this up.
Yeah, we did. We put a link up on Facebook
for Madison's dog. So my daughter has adopted a dog. She's had her for about a year now, and the dog was born with no front legs. Really cool. We call her Potato. She's a potato. There is a company willing to build her a what's it called? A wheelchair, a doggy wheelchair. It's a 3D printed doggy wheelchair, and it straps to her chest and fits her perfectly. And to get to that point, she needed to raise $1,700. Super proud of my daughter. She's raised $900 of the $1,700. I told her that I would put this link out there. And if somebody from our channel wouldn't mind donating 5, 10, 15, whatever, $1, I don't care. Put it out there and just tag it talking shit. And if you tag it talking shit, whatever you guys donate before she gets to the 1,700, I'll match. So if you donate $20, I will match your $20 donation. If Mark donates $1, I'm going to donate $1 as well. But I'm just trying to make sure that this puppy that she's had for a year now gets an opportunity to live a really, really fulfilled life. And my daughter's doing a really, really cool thing by getting this done for her and reaching out to people that she doesn't know and trying to get this, trying to raise the funds to get the dog its own 3D printed wheelchair. I think that's going to be pretty cool. What's up?
Why not just put the dog on a skateboard?
Bro, you're weird. You just want a YouTube famous dog, don't you? That's what you want.
I mean, I thought that would be pretty neat, though.
You know, the thing is like the puppy gets around. She gets around really good. She moves her little back legs, but she's like scoots across the floor. If anybody's friends with me on Facebook, you can go find my daughter. Her name is Madison. You can same last name as mine. So you go and look at her videos of her puppy, and you're gonna be like, okay, here's $5, here's $20, here's whatever. So like I said, whatever you guys do, just tag it with a TS talking shit, and I will absolutely donate the same thing. And I've already donated some, but I will donate that much more. So, how about you, Mark?
He must really like his daughter.
I do. I love my kids, man. I love both of my daughters. They do really well by people, and both of them are animal lovers. It's freaking nuts. Like my daughter, my youngest one, wants to rescue every cat that's out there. I'm like, no. Madison decides she wants to rescue every animal, as far as like, oh, it's a tarantula. So she's done that. She works at PetSmart. So people come in with animals all the time, and they're like, oh, I have to surrender this puppy because I can't afford it or something. So she literally looks for these dogs good homes, even if that means that she's got to keep one of them, which she did not. But I'm just saying, I'm like, I think this is where maybe the puppy came from. So check out that link, the GoFundMe. And if you wouldn't mind helping a little girl and a little dog out, that would be fantastic. And I would.
Yeah, well, how about this? We sweeten the deal a little bit. If they donate, we'll even send them a decal. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know that you donated. We'll absolutely send you some decals. When we get some really cool merch, we'll do that too. Hey, speaking of merch,
I have not looked.
You suck at this.
I know.
We have
Come on, I've been sick, dumbass.
We have to build a store.
I know.
I think some people would want to buy the shirts and buy the hats and stuff like that.
Well, it depends on what they look like. So, what we should do is we should sit down together and look at the damn thing.
You know where I live, right?
Yeah.
I do not come into my yard by pushing the gate open with your bumper.
No, I'll break
You'll break your truck.
I'll break my grill again.
So.
I haven't done it since then.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not going to. I'll back into it instead. Oh.
Jesus Christ. All right, so what else is new?
Let's see here. Did I write stuff down today?
Nope.
Well, we've already said that, this Thursday we have a show.
Yep.
It's with Mary Kay. She's an actress.
You keep saying Mary Kay. Her name is Mary Kay.
Mary Kate. Sorry. I'm just, whatever.
This girl is going to come on the show and cuss you out.
I hope so. I hope so. She's an actress. She's a model. She sent us. We sent her a shirt, and she sent us a picture back. Actually, a few pictures, which I loved. My soon to be son-in-law. He can't wait for that show. I'll actually get him to watch the show.
Okay.
The following Thursday, we have a guy. He's an actor. We first seen him in a movie we got to watch before it came out called Unnatural. He acted. His name is John Wells.
Yep.
The following week after that, the end of February, we have.
Do you drink NyQuil?
No.
You look tired. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
I look like I
look more tired. So
yeah, I look stoned. But I'm not. But at the end, at the end of February, we're gonna have some cast members from Death of Snow White.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Once I get permission to announce who they are, I will announce it. Hopefully,
so you say they, is it more than
one?
Is
let's
it
say
more than
let's
two
let's say 7.
There's 7 of them.
Possibility.
Holy cow! Gee, I wonder who they are. Is it Bob? Is it Bob?
It could be a Bob. It could be a Jim. It could be a.
You really don't want to tell anybody, do you?
Oh hell no! I want them to be.
You're gonna make people just tune in. Just
well, I don't want to say just in case.
I gotcha.
And then hopefully somewhere between all these 3 that we have, we'll have Jamie Hill back on.
Perfect.
And then hopefully we'll be able to, in a few weeks, tell people who's going to be starting to come on in March.
Yes, we have to get people for March, don't we?
Yes, that means start working on a band at least.
Guys, I need your help. Please let us know in the comments who you would like to see on the show so that I can start approaching these folks.
And Brett, you've already been on the show, so you can't put yourself in the comments, but you can put your podcast in the comments to come on the show, which we would really love to do. Have your whole podcast on the show.
Dude, they had a great show the other day, and the dressed in costume and everything. Him and his partner. I think that was his partner. That was
that's his co-host. That's his co-host.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know what that
dude. Like these guys, they
you know what that show was called, right?
The Horror Award Show or something like that.
Yes, they had and who was on there?
Oh, we were on that show.
Yeah,
Raggy. It was me. Yeah, it was a good time, man. That was a great awards show that they put on, man. If you haven't seen that, Good Real Hunting, check out Brett, man, over at Good Real Hunting. He's fantastic. So,
yes, I have to check it out. I was sick. I was not watching anything.
I watched it live. I commented in the comments. It was great. It was a good times.
That's good. At least one of us was there. That's all that has to be.
You were there in spirit.
My eyelids too.
They were like, please tell Mark to leave.
Oh no, I had all intentions on watching it, and then all of a sudden I was just sleeping.
Well, speaking of sleeping, I think we're making everybody tired. I got people jumping on and off of the computer here, so
yeah, they come and go.
Are we having we're having a show on Thursday, and we're gonna play our favorite game. Our favorite game is back, right?
Yes, we're gonna be playing Florida or not Florida, and we're gonna pick a poor soul to play against Mary.
So if you want to be a part of Florida or not Florida, tune in on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be in the comments section, and we'll let you play Florida or not Florida. It's fun. It is funny. It is fun. I think this time I'm going to read the cards.
Are you going to make them up too?
No, you write them up and then just email them to me. Hey, really nice shirt, by the way. Where do you get that from?
All they got to do is contact us, and we could, and they could ask us for one.
Just ask for it? Just, hey, I want one of those shirts?
We normally sell them too, but, if we like you enough, we might actually send you one.
What? All right. You got anything else, Mark? It's been 2 years that we've been doing this show.
Yeah, it seems longer.
I know, dude. Like 2 years.
2 years, and we've had over 100 guests. And
that's crazy. That's the crazy part.
And that's not including the doubles that we've had on the show. That's just
question. Did you have a favorite?
I had a few favorites, but one of my favorites, it might surprise you, was Kevin Spiritus.
Kevin Spiritus, yeah.
Talking with him was like just having a conversation. We didn't even have to talk about Friday the 13th. We talked about it for a whole 5 minutes, and that was it. And then we talked about other stuff. And he was so easy and so laid back and funny too, especially what he was doing to his neighbor. I liked I can never say her Beatrice.
Beatrice Bopoli.
Yep, I liked her.
Yeah.
CJ Graham.
Yep.
Landon
Harvey.
Landon. Let's see here. Peter Anthony is still going to be one of my favorites.
Bryce Tucker.
Yeah, I'm not. No, screw him. No, I have something else to say. No, hold on. I have something else to say about him in a second. Jason Brooks, Sanaya Lutis. I mean, everybody from Roseblood was awesome. Everybody we got from Vengeance was awesome.
Anthony Caimano.
Yeah, Anthony.
And his wife.
Yes. Amber Brooke.
Yeah.
There's so many different people that we've had on our show. But my favorite, I think, is Kevin.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the I don't know how to say it other than he was just so easy to talk to.
He's easy to talk to. It was just like having a conversation. We didn't even know that we were doing the show.
Right. And that's why we went longer than what we normally would have. We've had our least favorites. We've talked about that, but we're not going to put it on here. Trust me, there was only like one or two.
We just want do-overs. We want stuff that, makes sense to do. And obviously lighting is a big factor. Lighting.
Yeah. Look at my lighting. Eventually this will be gone.
The big thing is like having do-overs, like when cameras cut out and when the audio is not great and the lighting is terrible, like you want to do it again. So like, I really enjoyed the previous interview that we just did with Ken Anderson, but there was some audio and video stuff right towards the end of the show that I was just like, man, I'm a little bummed. We always want it to go well, and it's not because we want it to go well for us. I'm trying to get it to go well for the person that we're talking to, because I want their crowd and you guys to be able to see them and get to know who these folks are and stuff like that. So, like I said, those are shows that I'd like to have do-overs and stuff on. So
some of these people that we've met have been they've turned out to be really good friends. They somebody that I could see being around for a long time. One of them is who we call our third member of Talking Shit, even though he never shows up anymore.
Yeah, he's the invisible.
Yes, he's the invisible member, and that's Bryce Tucker. Meeting him was so freaking awesome.
Thanks, Peter.
And it's just like, a meeting. First time I ever did a podcast was with Peter Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
And I messed that one up so bad that he's still willing to come on my show and do another one.
He's going to keep coming on until you get it right.
That's right. Peter is up there. He's in my my top tier of people that I love having on the show, because he will tell you, he will give you what you want. He'll tell you everything that you want to hear, but he also will tell you, he's straightforward. He's not going to pussyfoot around about it. Like when we had Jason Brooks on the show, the information that he gave us that we didn't even know about, it was great. So, I mean, I loved it. Having like I said, having the horror community on here has been great, but it's not because they're the easiest to get on here. They're the most grateful ones to be on here, and that's why I love having them on. And that some of the ones that we've had on have always been grateful. Some of the ones that we'll have on in the future, I can't wait to see what we have more. Hopefully we'll be able to get some from, the movie Laugh. Peter will be having
healthy all the time.
Well, no, Peter's going to have surgery soon on his knee, which will be, I think, next month. I think that's what it is. And then afterwards, he's just got to get better, and then they'll go back to doing Laugh, I believe.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how that movie ends up. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that they're
the clown coming in and fucking massacring everyone.
I believe that they're looking at. I could be wrong, but I believe that they're looking at theaters to releasing it in. But we'll talk to Peter about that later on.
Perfect.
Because I'm going to have him on for that one.
Listen, get the movie stuff going again so that we can get you on and we can show some clips and stuff like that.
He's got to get his knee replaced first.
I know he does. I know. Yeah, he broke his kneecap or something, didn't he?
No, not just that.
We had this conversation before.
It's what happens when you play hard your whole life and your knee just doesn't want to go where it wants to go.
Mark can tell you some things about his body that doesn't want to go where it needs to go.
Well, here lately it's even worse.
Yeah, buddy,
my disc and my neck are going this way, and one's going this way.
Oh yeah, by the way, Mark's over here. He has to do physical therapy. How's that working out?
I don't know. I only went to one so far. I was supposed to go Thursday, but I was sick.
Yeah, you can't show up sick.
No, I got to go tomorrow.
Oh, goody. All right. Well, so there we go. So 2 years, man. 2 years. We've had some great guests. We're gonna continue to have great guests because nobody just wants to come on and just watch us talk to each other. That's boring as hell.
Thank you, Amber.
Thank you, Amber. That would be boring. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna have to keep it popping, dude. We're gonna have to find new stuff and
well, that I'm still waiting. I'm hoping one day I can get Amber's husband on the show. Because
you almost had boyfriend, didn't you?
No, I was trying to say band, but he's got a nice band. My ass. He's got a great band. But I'm hoping that one day that he can come on the show. Since their wedding's over and some stuff is settled down, I think he went back on the road. I'm not sure yet. But I'll eventually reach out again and see, hopefully. Nice band. See, I knew she was going to get me on that one.
That's the name of it. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
But we're going to work. Like I said, if anybody has any suggestions on people on who they want on our show, let us know. You could email us, send us messages on Facebook, Instagram, X.
We like messages. We like messages. Send us messages.
Well, if he's right there, he should want to come. We should be privileged to have him on our show. So anytime that he wants to come on the show, let us know. Like I said, this month is going to be interesting. The only way things are going to, I'm not going to say cancel, but it's a possibility things might move around. It just depends on what happens here. Unfortunately, I have an uncle that's in the hospital that's not doing too well, and I'm hoping that. Oh, look, Steven showed up.
Let's go.
I'm hoping that he can pull through, but right now it's not looking good. I'm just hoping that but things could change to where we might have to move things around a little bit. But I'm hoping, but you'll know in the future. And then after that, we'll see on how things go. I'm not worried about anything else right now, but that. Thank you, Amber. And Steven, it's nice to see you here finally. I'm waiting for the reply from Steven because it's going to happen.
All right, to everybody else, don't forget, click that GoFundMe link. Go to the GoFundMe link.
Yeah, I've kept it up there the whole damn time. Some people
Appreciate
can see. And
I appreciate it. My daughter is gonna appreciate it too. I think. I mean,
anybody that
community comes together, man.
Anybody that can't click on this or anything else, we can. Yeah, hell, I think I can put it in the comments too. I think. There we go. You click on that. Otherwise, it'll be on our Talking Shit Facebook. I'll try to put it on Instagram. Damn.
You good over there?
Yeah.
You're that sick, aren't you?
No, my nose is just clogged up right now.
Uh-huh.
No, if I was worse, this wouldn't have happened. I would have canceled it too. I know I told you no matter what I was doing it, but no. It's just my nose is clogged up right now. That's what happens when you.
It's different when I get sick, dude. Mine's
See,
just.
I was going to come up there. I was just going to come up to your work and cough on you so you can have a few days off.
Dude, I would have told you to get that. I would have locked the door if I saw you pull up. I'd have been like, go lock that fucking door. Do not let that man in this place.
But, so, let's refresh Brian's memory. Who do we have Thursday on the show?
I don't remember.
Mary.
It's Mary Kate. Listen,
Yes.
I can barely keep my eyes open right now.
Well, you shouldn't have smoked one before you got on here.
Oh my God. It's not me.
Okay, your wife. I mean, you do have a person you can ask if you do.
So if you couldn't make the show, then you could have just been like, "Hey, Steven, do you do the show for me?"
You'd have to have a computer. Your wife takes your computer, remember?
Well,
any which way.
No, just kidding.
Any which way.
We'll see.
So far,
yes,
we'll see him Thursday. But the other thing is I'm happy that you offered to start this podcast with me. It's been great 2 years, even though we've known each other for over 30.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Are you about to fire me?
No.
Oh, okay.
If I was going
to get up and leave.
Why would I fire you? There's no reason to. Plus, I can't fire you. You're part.
We have a great show. We have so much fun doing the show. I enjoy doing the show with you. Like I said, there's hit and miss episodes that we've done, where we want those do-overs and stuff, and that's what I was getting at. It's like, but that's why I tell you, hey, you got to write stuff down sometimes, so that when it gets to a point where we don't have anything to say, we could be like, okay, let me ask this question then.
Yeah, but how often do we actually? I haven't wrote anything down since like the third episode. Actually, that's a lie, because there are times I do write stuff down because there might be a question I want to know.
Yeah. So. Oh, okay. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Any which way, it's been fun. It's not like we're going to stop doing this anytime soon. So we enjoy everybody that's been on here. We enjoy everybody that's helped follow us, commented, that's wore our shirts, that's wanted a sticker. We enjoy all this, and I can't wait to see what else we come up with. Eventually I will be wearing a Talking Shit hat once we figure out how we're going to do it.
Then we'll be able to sell them.
And see what other, because I mean, come on, I had this made for the back of mine.
The cell phone case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon, it's a wonderful toy.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Gene.
Cell phone case is available on Mark's Instagram.
No.
No, like $12?
No, $20.
$20.
$20
cell phone cases.
$20, and it took me about 20 days to get.
Golly, it came from Japan, Hong Kong.
No, United Kingdom.
UK.
Yeah.
You would think that those guys are fast over there. Chip, chip, cheerio.
Yeah, it's going to be even slower. Well, it's beginning to be that time of the hour.
It is.
And we were only supposed to do this for a half hour.
Yeah, this is what happens when you get two of us knuckleheads in a room, huh?
Yeah, normally we have more. Ta-da.
Yeah, that's right. Not tonight, though. All right.
Tonight we just decided to talk with ourselves. It wasn't like last year where we invited a bunch of people on and then, did it throughout the night.
Oh, that was a good time, though.
Yes, I would love to do that again, but I believe sometime in April we're going to bring back. We're going to do another military show. I'm going to reach out to a few people and see if I can get them to come on. So some people different. I guarantee you we'll have our resident military man on the show. Wes will probably join us. But I'm going to try to reach out. We would love to have more military. That's service members, all that. We'd love to have more of them.
Tell your friends, tell your families.
Yep.
To come on the show.
We'd like to do that every few months if possible, instead of doing it every month like we were doing. We cut back because it kept being the same people, and we wanted it to change a little bit, but we hadn't figured out how we're going to get it to change some, but hopefully we can.
That's right. All right, Mark. So I'll see you on Thursday then?
Yeah, you'll probably hear me tomorrow talking about, yelling in your ear about somebody shooting me.
Oh, we're playing COD?
Yeah, tomorrow night we will. I know I haven't been on in a while.
All right, we're going to play some Call of Duty Black Ops tomorrow and get rage killed. And all right, other than that, you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I don't have any more videos. I don't have anything to surprise you with or anything like that.
That's okay.
But after this, stick around.
All right.
Because I have something else I want to tell you, but I'm not telling it on here. So it's not
wait.
Yeah, of course. So you want to send us out?
Okay, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian.
I'm Mark.
And we're out of here.
Have a good night. Thank you, everyone.
Bitch, I'm in the